Finding your first job as an IT project manager might be challenging and exhausting. A crucial part of that process is to shine during a job interview. I'll walk you through the most common interview questions and give you solid answers how to impress your future employers. Let's turn your next interview into a success. My name is Maciek. I landed my first IT job related to management 7 years ago. I did it with literally no experience in IT or project management. I'm fully confident you can do it too. For an entry-level project manager or someone transitioning into the role without direct experience, interviewers tend to focus more on your potential, transferable skills and understanding of project management fundamentals. By asking questions, our potential employer wants to know how you behave in certain situations, what is your way of thinking and how you communicate. Okay, let's go with question number 1. Why do you want to become a project manager and what skills do you bring to the role? The purpose of this question is that interviewers want to see your motivation and understand what strengths you bring to the table. How to answer to this question? Talk about your interest in project management and any relevant skills like organization, problem solving or teamwork. Mention experiences, even outside of work, where you took initiative, organized tasks or collaborated with others to achieve a goal. Emphasize skills like communication, adaptability and time management, which are valuable in a PM role. What could be a potential answer? I'm drawn to project management because I love it when projects solve real-life problems. I position myself as a servant leader and I really love to see real cooperation in the team. Both in my professional and everyday life, I'm highly organized. I can break down complex problems and tasks. My communication skills help me connect with both technical and non-technical team members, ensuring clear expectations and collaboration. In previous projects, I often taken the initiative in planning or in the refinement. During the daily meetings, it is very important to me if everyone in the team is aligned with the goals and if the team has the ability to quickly adapt to changes, skills that are essential in project management. For example, I recently led weekly planning in my team. I managed timelines, adjusted changes to the quarter roadmap, and addressed the challenge of sick leave of a crucial team member. By the way, senior React developer. In that case, I lead the team to present to the crucial stakeholders 2 solutions. Either move the deadline by 8 days or cut off one of the low priority items. We recommended the first option, but we are still waiting for the answer. Question number 2. How do you prioritize tasks when managing multiple responsibilities? This question assesses your ability to organize and prioritize, which is crucial in project management. How to answer? Describe when you had multiple tasks to handle, whether in school, a previous job, or even a personal project. Explain your approach to prioritization, whether by urgency, importance, or deadline, and how you stay organized. Mention any tool or techniques you used, like to-do lists, scheduling, or apps, and emphasize your adaptability if priorities change. What should look a potential answer? When managing multiple tasks, I prioritize by evaluating urgency, importance, and deadlines. I start by listing out all tasks and then categorize them based on immediate needs and impact on the project's overall goals. I take a look at the project or product roadmap. High-impact tasks with tight deadlines come first, while longer-term or lower-impact tasks follow. In my team, I like to communicate with my team using Moscow. For example, in a recent project, I used to lead the team to plan and manage future sprints in Jira to see what is the realistic scenario. By that, I was sure that everyone was on track. We adjusted our roadmap in Miro. This approach lets my team keep organized and stay open to changes or urgent issues. Question number 3. How would you begin a new project? By asking this question, the interviewer wants to know whether you show an understanding of project fundamentals, attention to detail, and proactive communication. Here's a response you might consider. To begin a newly assigned project, I'd start with 3 main steps: understanding the project, gathering key information, and establishing initial groundwork. Understand the project scope and objectives. I'd start by thoroughly reviewing any available project documentation to understand the project's goals, deliverables, and timelines. Next, I would reach out to the team if there is an established team. If needed, I'd reach out to the project sponsor or stakeholders to clarify any ambiguities around objectives or constraints. Identify key stakeholders and roles. Next, I'd identify who the key stakeholders are and understand their needs, roles, and responsibilities. I'd set up an initial meeting with them to introduce myself and start building a relationship, develop an initial plan and outline risks. With a basic understanding of the project's objective, I'd draft an initial high-level project plan and timeline. I'd also conduct a preliminary assessment of potential risks and challenges so I can proactively plan ways to address or mitigate them. Next, I would organize a kickoff meeting with the team to gather feedback and show all information that I gathered. Starting a project with clear objectives, strong communication with stakeholders, and a proactive approach to risks can lay a solid foundation for success. Question number 4. Describe a time when you faced a significant challenge. How did you overcome it? Since you might not have direct project management experience, this question aims to assess your problem-solving abilities and resilience. How to answer? Choose an example from work, school, or personal life where you encountered a challenge that required you to think critically and stay persistent. Describe the situation, the specific actions you took to address the issue, and the positive outcome, if any. Relate your experience to how it would help you handle similar obstacles in a project management setting. A significant challenge I faced in my personal life was training for a half marathon while balancing a busy schedule with work and other commitments. I encountered setbacks along the way, like a minor injury and limited time for training, which made me rethink my original plan. To tackle this, I started by analyzing my schedule and finding ways to maximize efficiency. I reorganized my weekly routines to dedicate specific times for training. I started to train in the mornings, making sure I balance rest, at least 8 hours of sleep and not train 2 days in a row, and I added physical therapy once per 10 days to prevent further injury. I also reached out to experienced runners for advice, adjusting my training plans to include lower impact exercises that allowed me to keep building strength without aggravating the injury. Throughout the process, I stayed disciplined and focused on the end goal, even on days when it was tough to stay motivated. Yeah, it was really hard for me. In the end, I completed the half marathon within my target time, which was 2 hours and 10 minutes. I feel really proud of myself even to this day. Okay, that was, in my opinion, the most common questions that you should expect during your interview for beginner IT project manager. I hope my answers will let you get your dream job. After landing your first IT PM job, you should start using the latest AI tools to catch up quickly. Look at which AI-powered tools you should start with to make your day easier. I made a video about that. The link should appear in the upper corner or in the description.